What's up? It's Keith Kalfas, founder of the Landscaping Employee Trap and author of the popular book, How to Start a Landscaping Business Right Now with No Startup Money. I hope you're doing very well. This is a new thing I've been saying lately. I need to cut that crap out. I hope you're doing very well. I don't know what that is all about, but I mean it. So I'm actually driving home from work right now. Actually home from the office. Got this habit down. Every day I get home from work, 6:30 p.m. We'll stop at the office and then do some paperwork and get stuff done there. And the wife of Tron calls me up. When are you coming home? I'm like, if I don't work, we can't get all of our goals and dreams. I know, but I don't care about our goals and dreams right now. I want you home. And I'm like, I'll be home in a little bit. She calls me up 20 minutes later. You said you were coming home. So I'm on my way home. Gonna jump into her arms and give her a big hug and a kiss. And then we're gonna go and get some ice cream together. And we'll pet the dog Miko and stuff like that. Learn a lot about relationships and being married and stuff like that. And this isn't all about just about me. This is about us. Because this is why I'm talking about this. So I should have said in this program we're gonna talk about relationships. Now, I'm just turned 33. When you've been married for a while, you learn how to ebb and flow and yin and yang with your woman. And in the future, I'll be putting out an entire program about success in relationships. I don't know if I'm going to call it dealing with women or if I'm going to call it success with your woman. I'll know that with your woman. I'll figure that out then. But it's definitely going to happen. I'm going to put out a book on it. Because I know that a lot of us... Sorry, I'm yawning. Real talk. A lot of us have had struggles when it comes to relationships. It's just a normal human factor. And some of us struggle a lot. I mean, behind closed doors, I can't imagine what type of crazy frying pan swinging at the head, vases thrown across the living rooms, and even violence and crazy stuff that goes on where it's just people that just don't know how to communicate and they're suffering unnecessarily. You know what I mean? So back when the wife of Tron and I were younger, our first year was pretty rough. We fought a lot and we've come a long way and we've learned a lot and we've grown stronger because of it. And I've all married couples, you know, fight or whatever you want to call it or have disagreements. But the problem then was we weren't on the same page. We're in a kind of a codependent nature. And what I mean by that is we're trying to protect ourselves and we're still in this fear type of trap. And to be in a successful relationship takes openly loving the other person 100% without expecting anything in return. It's, you know, what percentage do you have to give to have a successful relationship? Most people say, well, 50%, 50-50. No, it's 100-0. I've heard this before. I've also heard it from Stan Genetic. He's got an awesome podcast, the Landscape Business Pro podcast. Phenomenal, right? Check that out. But it is true. 100-0. You got to give 100%. And then here's another one. Here's another little tip for you. Tippy tip. If your woman's upset and she's venting to you, it's making your heart race, giving you some anxiety. You feel like she's attacking you. I mean, she's not attacking you. She's just expressing what she's going through. And then if you want to take it as she's attacking you and you get defensive and then, you know, all of a sudden get in a fight about it. Now all of a sudden you're in a fight and she's calling you an asshole and you're like, what? Because I'm actually backing up my trailer and parking as I'm talking. All she was doing is expressing the way she feels. So your job is to wear her anger like a coat and be there with her in that present moment. And I know it's very hard to do, but you just stay there in that moment for eternity. She wants to feel that you're there with her until eternity, until her anxiety subsides, that you ain't going nowhere. So you don't turn it into a fight. It's just a feminine nature, right? Now, a woman can have a masculine shell. We're doing some stuff with Coach Rob from EgoEdge.com. This guy is amazing. Talking about masculine and feminine nature. So he says, one of his articles in Masculine versus Feminine, that men and women both can have masculine and feminine attributes. What? That means a man can have be masculine but have a feminized shell, and a woman can be feminine but have a masculine shell. What the hell does that mean? And that doesn't have anything to do with like, oh, are you gay, or are you straight, are you all these, whatever that means. It doesn't mean that. What it means is that, so a man can have a masculine core but a feminine shell. A woman can have a feminine core but a masculine shell. And those reciprocals are what men and women are to each other, is those shells are in a relationship that's kind of like a jawbreaker, right? They're not communicating from their true essence, their true core, and now you've got this codependent type of nature happening. And it's that's really the nature of codependency right there. You could call it what you want. There's other names for it. That's what we like to call it. But I want to point you in some resources if you want to have an awesome relationship with the person that you love. Check out David Deida, D-A-V-I-D, David Deida, D-E-I-D-A. David Deida has a book called The Way of the Superior Man. I mean, this book is amazing. I've listened to it several times, and I got to listen to it again. And he just talks about the masculine nature of the warrior, of a man who the greatest thing a man can do is to give his life away, and is to give his gifts unconditionally. And that's what true love is to give the gifts unconditionally. Like, if you give what you feel you've been denied. I'm talking kind of fast, trying to wrap this up, because I'm in real life. I'm not just sitting in a studio making this shit. I'm really working, parking my truck, backing up my trailer right now, getting ready to go in the house and pet my dog and, hug and kiss my wife. And I want to take this drive home this time to talk to you and let you know that there's not much that you go through that we don't all go through. So times when you feel like you're the only person, you're going through this type of like impermeable hell, it's not just you. We all go through shit that we can't even describe to other people without feeling like we're going to be judged. Whatever type of crazy thoughts or nightmares, I'm trying to keep this positive and uplifting, but crazy shit, man. I should make a YouTube video and talk about some of the crazy shit I've experienced, whether it be a hallucination or real. All right, cool. Keith Kalfas. I was going to call this the Untrapped podcast. Right now it's the Landscaping Employee Trap podcast. Let me know what you think about that. I like the Untrapped podcast because I want to talk about being untrapped from the fears, the iniquities, the things that hold you back in your life. And we also talk about landscaping and window cleaning. In the future, I'm going to have other people on the show. I've put a lot of stuff on my plate. I'm finishing up the program, the window cleaning blueprint right now. As you know, my course, how to start a landscaping business right now with no startup money, the video training course that I put out that a lot of you guys are really enjoying. That thing is now $7 a month. So it's no longer $37, it's $7 a month. But the cool thing is, it's ongoing training. So you can get in for 1 month, sign up, get all the cool stuff inside, and learn and make money with it, and then just bounce out and, take advantage. Hey, that's what I'm putting out there. Is you unsubscribe anytime you want. You will not be billed another $7 and you're done. But the cool thing is, for only $7 a month, you get ongoing training by me. For instance, this month we're going to be talking about how and why to raise your prices 30%. Because I hope you're running a legitimate business and paying taxes and things like that. You have to. There's no way around it. And if you feel like you can't, well, that's what my new video course is going to be, about 20 to 30 minutes of training that's really going to talk about the stuff that you would have to pay somebody to consult you about, or at least have some friends that are business owners that can really break this stuff down to you about. And I have mentors too in my life. A good friend of mine's worth a couple $1 million, and we talk about this stuff all the time. So I want to teach it all to you. And what a deal, $7 a month for consulting and training. I'm not claiming to be a multi-millionaire here, but if I'm a little farther along the path than you, I want to give that information to you. I want to help. I really do. I swear to God, I want to help, And then next month, we're going to be doing something called, building your customer avatar. I'm really excited about this. It's where I actually draw a big stick figure on the board, but I go through all these different attributes of what your perfect customer is, so you can get deep inside of the psychological mind of your customer and find out what are the attributes of your perfect customer. That way, now, as soon as you pick up the phone, bam, that's my customer. Oh, that's not my customer. And you'll make a lot more money just by going through these exercises. So really excited about the ongoing training. If you ever already got a copy of the course, I'm proud of it. I like to promote it. Check it out. Just go to my latest YouTube videos and click the link in the description below. That's the fastest way you can get to it. And then my YouTube channel is The Landscaping Employee Trap plus window cleaning, or type in Keith Kalfas. I pop right up. Very excited. And the window cleaning blueprint book is coming out very soon. It's all done. It's all published. It's all edited. It's getting published and productized right now. People keep asking me, when's the book going to be done? Man, it's almost done. Chill out. Then the entire video training course, the window cleaning blueprint, is literally going to be twice the size of the landscaping program, with probably triple the value. It's a very in-depth program with interviews and everything. We've got the famous Joshua Latimer from Quick Talk Podcast and AutomateGrowSell.com inside of the video training course for window cleaning. It's also going to be, there's an interview there with Mike from Detroit Sponge and Chamois. He's the owner of this awesome window cleaning type of warehouse. Window cleaning warehouse is not what it's called, but that's what I call it. As you walk in the place, it's a freaking warehouse of window cleaning stuff. But this guy's awesome. So very excited about that. And that'll all be out soon. Thank you for listening to my podcast. You can find it on SoundCloud, Spreaker, Libsyn, YouTube. And I'll post it around a little bit so you can find it more easily. Thank you, Keith Kalfas. Over and out. Peace.